right now, I don't know when you're going to see this video, but the Haitian Dominican border is closed by land, air, and sea. Y'all let me know if this has changed. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be part 5, sharing my experience, how I crossed the border from Haiti to the Dominican Republic. I want to give a special shout out and thank you to all the Haitians who found my channel, subscribed, and have been engaging in this series. Looking at this comment someone had left on my shorts before I had started the long form videos was saying, please share everything about Haiti. And that is what I decided to do this month. There are 4 official crossing points to enter the Dominican Republic from Haiti. I crossed the border from the north. The name of the crossing, y'all help me out. Wanaminthe, Dajabon crossing. This is how I crossed the border. After a day of fun in the sun, it was time for me to prepare to cross the border. What happened the night before, I wanted to take a shower, but in my room, the water was cold. If you look at my first impressions video, you can see the first couple of nights I did have hot water. I went to the manager and said, hey, I really would like to take a hot shower. I'm going to be crossing the border. I don't know when my next shower is going to be, probably tomorrow later in the evening. I was able to use another room to shower. But guess what? In the morning, I woke up to no power. The generators were out, and that meant the entire city, or at least that neighborhood, it was pitch black. What I would have had to do was to wait until sunrise, but I needed to pack and get all of my things, sort everything out because I was about to enter the DR. I did use my phone flashlight. That's the other thing. If the power is out and you didn't charge your phone the night before, like you're really stuck. So I charged my phone. I believe I had a power bank back then. And so I used that flashlight to make sure I had nothing left in the room. I packed up everything. And then I went downstairs to eat breakfast for the last time. There are certain things that happen that are typical in Haiti, and to some first-time travelers, it can be a bit much. For me, I think just not having the Wi-Fi with no power, you can't do anything. I can't charge, I can't connect to socials, no nada, right? So I think this is a good time for me to leave. Also, I know some of you are like, you really went to Haiti? Yes, I bought a one-way ticket. The reason being was that my cousin was already in Puerto Plata. He was already in the DR. So I knew that I was going to cross over and meet him eventually. But I had that one-way ticket because I like to get a feel of countries. I've done this for a number of countries, actually. Get a feel of the city, the place, see how the vibe is. And then I can extend the stay if I'm enjoying it. If not, I go on to the next location. So I had hit up my cousin on WhatsApp. I was like, bet I'm about to leave Haiti because he was not crossing over to Haiti. Calvin was like, I'll see you in the DR. I enjoyed my time. It was a great stay. I was able to learn a bit of history. I enjoyed the food. I did the city tour. I had the guide, even take me out for a little nightlife. But now it's time to cross. And I had no clue of what to expect, y'all. I do remember it was about 7 a.m. where I had that last breakfast. I wanted to tip the staff directly. Sometimes if you give it to the manager or something, they might not divide it up. It might not even get to the staff. So you need to just put a little something in their hand and just say something to the effect of, this is for you. You know what I mean? You can also do it like you would be on a cruise to the housekeeping. The manager was so cool. I really enjoyed talking to him. And that's why I really had no problem. I know a lot of people are fearful of visiting Haiti, but from the minute I got there, he answered all of my questions. He drove me to the bus station, y'all. This was early in the morning, so I was really grateful for him. I really didn't want to be riding on no motorcycle with all of my belongings on my back with some random Haitian. Like, I was glad, and I mean, he's Haitian too, but I was able to be in a vehicle and arrive on time to the bus station. The Caribe Bus stop, it is located right on the boulevard. I left the hotel at 7 a.m. and at 8 a.m. I was boarding the bus with my ticket in hand. What ended up happening, they will take your passport. You're going to have to fill out some documents. You wait, they call you, you get on the bus. As you see here, the bus was very clean. It was organized. There was a bus attendant. I really like Caribe Bus company. It's owned by the Dominican Republic. While we were on the road, in my mind, I was thinking, wow, I successfully flew into Haiti on a one-way ticket on Spirit Airlines. And now I am crossing the border. This is such a unique experience. I'm so excited that I am able to share this with you on YouTube. If you're enjoying this story, go ahead, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm successfully leaving the country. Just looking out the window, I see the sea, I see the people walking, and I was like, wow, even though I was only there, 3 or 4 days, I still had an experience of a lifetime. I will never forget it. And y'all are looking it up on Google search. I am on Google for my Haiti content. That is absolutely amazing. Now, while I was on the bus, the attendant, she will come through and she's going to collect everyone's passports. We are going to have to cross through the Haitian checkpoint first, then we have to go through the Dominican checkpoint. And you obviously need to have a pen. I always travel with a pen. I talked about this in my top travel essentials video. I was glad that I had eaten that morning too, because I did not know if I wasn't going to eat until I met my cousin that night. This was all on a Friday, so always eat first. Quick review of Caribe Bus. The station was nice. I mean, it's pretty typical. You go in, you give them the money, you tell them what time you want to leave. It's always best if you're crossing the border. I've crossed a few borders around the world. You want to get there early in the morning. In fact, I might say get that first bus out, okay? Because you do not know how long these checkpoints take, and just with the tension between the countries, it's a lot going on. I was on that first bus out of there. The bus had air conditioning. The seats were able to recline. I think it was 2 to a seat. There was a bathroom. I do not believe that I used the bathroom there. I don't like using bus bathrooms. I really don't like using plane bathrooms either. Do I like using train bathrooms? Anyways, they even gave us a meal. In my Haitian food review video, I mentioned that they had the rice and peas that was so delicious. I did not eat the salad and I did not have the meat. Usually when you're on these buses, yes, it's a Dominican bus company. At first, I was not sure if this was Dominican rice or Haitian rice. For the people who've been on Caribe Bus and you're leaving from Haiti, you know how they do on the planes, they stock the planes with the food for the flight. It's similar to what it is for the bus, but it has to be from the Haitian side, right? I knew that was Haitian food. There's no way that they would have Dominican food brought to Haiti, heated, and then passed out to passengers. Because I do believe that bus was there overnight. I'm not sure how it works, y'all, but they put all of the meals on the bus, they passed it out to us, and we ate it. The rice was delicious. It was great to have a hot meal on the bus. That was the first time where I had received that service, so that was enjoyable. Things to do on the bus. Well, I was looking out of the window. You do see a lot of bustling market activity. Of course, you see the lush green trees, the blue skies. It is in the daytime and it is bright sun, so you can close the window, with your curtain. You can try to sleep if you can. I just was very observant because I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I watched Kurt Cos, he crossed by foot. It's cool to see how all these YouTubers did it. My way was by the bus. I also was looking at my passport stamps. I do like to collect the stamps and seeing, oh, I had that Haiti stamp. Now I'm about to get the DR stamp. This is not my first time to the DR. I've been there a few times. This was the first time where I crossed from Haiti. As you know, Haiti and Dominican Republic both are on the island Hispaniola. And I was going from west to east. A man came on board. He's like the exchange money man. I think he shortchanged me, y'all. I even think he gave me a fake note. I was able to get some Dominican pesos. I did get a SIM card because I wanted to call my cousin. Before, I was just using the WhatsApp, but on the Caribe Bus, I don't believe there was Wi-Fi. So I said, let me just get this SIM card. I'm gonna call him up, just let him know I am en route and that he should be expecting me in the evening. I mean, yeah, I got for the fake bill, but it happens. At that time, I really wasn't trying to make a riff with the guy. I think I ended up noticing it later. The minute they see that you are American, I mean, I'm not going to say scam, but they're going to try to get you. The Haitians, when we were at the beach, they told me about this. Ideally, I'm not trying to get off this bus. The goal is to get to the DR. So I have enough Dominican pesos where I'm going to be good until I get, to my cousin. Around noon, we got to the Dominican checkpoint, and it was a little intense, you guys. I know how it feels to be Haitian because I was on the bus with the Haitian. They didn't know I was American until I gave them my passport. The Dominicans, they were rough. It was intense. I did not like it. I probably would not cross the border there again. The guards were yelling. They were searching our bags. Of course, we had to get off the bus. They were throwing my stuff down. I was like, wait a minute. You know, as an American, I automatically go into, oh, why are you touching my stuff like that? What is going on here? But you have to express your frustrations in Spanish. And, you know, I'm snatching my bag back like, no, that's not how you're going to be handling my stuff. I'm American. But then you have the Haitians who, you shouldn't be doing that to anybody, okay? As the guard, as the border control people, you need to be treating everybody with respect and dignity. You are not better than anyone else, okay? A lot of Haitians, they cross into the DR for a better life. Some of them go to school there. I just don't like how they were mistreating us on the bus as passengers trying to cross into the country. As you all know, Dominicans have mistreated Haitians for many years on the island of Hispaniola. And it was not surprising. I knew what the tensions was like, but to experience it on the bus with them, it was a bit alarming. That's all I'm going to say on that. It was good to get up, stretch, walk around at the checkpoint. I had to go through immigration. They want to look at me, ask me what I'm doing there, and you get your stamp and you're on your way. I do believe that I was the only American on the bus. How do I get in these situations? We got back on the bus. You know, we ate the food. Around 1 p.m., we reached La República de Dominicana. We were in Dajabon. I am in the DR and I need to figure out how to get to the next stop, which is Santiago. And then from there, get to Puerto Plata. So I had a lot of stops. Overall, crossing the border, it was a lengthy process. I think I got to Puerto Plata in the evening, maybe 12 hours or 11 hours later, because I had left the hotel at about 7 a.m. I think I got to Puerto Plata 7 p.m. in the DR. So that was a long day, but I successfully crossed. If the conditions are good, the roads are fine, it's not bad weather, the journey to Dajabon is going to take about 1.5 to 2 hours. It also depends on the border conditions and how they are treating us, if they want to prolong it, you know what I'm saying, or not. You can quickly see how not necessarily the terrain changes, but on that side, it's not as much trash on the roads. Obviously, the air is the same, the sky is the same, you're on the same island, but you can tell how much of a difference it is in the DR than it is from Haiti. What I had to do at the Dajabon station was to get my bus ticket to get to Santiago. Once I had rested, I believe I ate some snacks, I had a layover there at the Santiago bus stop, then it was time for me to continue on. I had to transfer to get to Puerto Plata. This is where it took more time for me because I had to take multiple buses. And yes, I did this all by myself. It was a solo trip from beginning to end. And the total travel time from Dajabon to Puerto Plata was about 3 to 4 hours. The buses were on time. If you don't know how to travel by bus, I mean, you can just go up to the counter and they will tell you, you need to keep your ears open because they will announce when it is time for your bus to arrive. You board, they check your ticket. It's pretty simple. If you have a lot of bags, you can put your bags under. I was traveling light. I had a backpack, so I had everything with me. It wasn't difficult at all. The bus attendant, she looked very professional. The driver was great. So shout out to Caribe Bus. In fact, one of my content pillars is transportation. I love talking about how to get around a country. So this was I'm not going to say perfect, but it was right in my lane of how I like to move around. Now, is the border currently open? There was construction of a canal on the Haitian side of a river, the Massacre River, and it was closed due to contention between the countries. Again, I am sharing my experience. When I went and visited Haiti, it was right after the president was assassinated. I crossed by land. It was with the bus. I saw on the news that the Spirit plane at Port-au-Prince Airport was sprayed with bullets. That was this year, 2024. And it was related to gang activity that was happening near the airport. The United States suspended all flights that were going to and from Haiti. To my knowledge, air, land, and sea borders are closed. I am not sure if the airports have reopened. I do believe that Royal Caribbean still has the Labadee port open. So if you are taking a cruise to Labadee, you're still going to be fine because that's nowhere near Port-au-Prince. When the border was open, it did used to be Binational Market Day, which is on Friday, the day that I crossed over. Vendors from both countries would sell and trade their goods, food, medicine. It's a lot of trade happening on those Fridays. As of now, I do not know what's going on, y'all. I do think both countries depend on each other for, the goods and services. So they need to sort it out. Visiting Haiti, it can be dangerous. It can be unpredictable. I am only speaking for myself. When I visited, these are all of the things that occurred. I did not have any time where I felt that I was in danger, from doing the city tour, the UNESCO sites, from going to the beaches, from visiting Amiga Island, even crossing the border. I do want to thank everyone who made my trip so memorable, especially my tour guide, Joseph. Without him, none of this would have been possible. If you enjoyed this series, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know which video resonated with you the most. I will say again, OKAP has the potential for travelers. It is a tourist destination that should be on your list. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm going to see you soon. Haiti Sherry, we out.